Pixel 3 XL in 2022. It's an old phone with great camera. I actually posted a video of this phone 2 months ago. It's like reasons why you need to own it in 2022. And a lot of people on the comment section were asking to do a user review of this phone in real life. So here we go. Let's start with the elephant in the room. How's the performance? I really own this phone since the beginning. This is my personal phone. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that. I have a lot of apps installed because I'm really using it until now. The performance is really good. It is fast enough for me. I don't really do much of heavy gamings, maybe just Mobile Legends, Call of Duty, PUBG, and a little bit of like Subway Surfers and Temple Run. This phone will work on those specific games. I'm actually using this as a backup gaming for Mobile Legends. If my Poco F3, which is my gaming phone, is charging, I'm actually using this as a backup. And it performs really well on gameplays, team plays, team fights. There's no stuttering or drop of frame rates. And for casual users like phone calls, text, or camera use, using this phone will be a breeze. This phone is running on Android version 12, but sadly, the last security update I received is October 5 of last year. But I mean, everything that Android 12 gives on the new Pixel phone, this phone still has it. Like the color palettes, the security function when you open, the camera, and the microphone. It has this red or the green indicator. It doesn't have the newer tricks like the speech enhancement or the magic eraser, but this phone is still really good. From a lot of good pictures and video on that snorkeling trip. Come on, man. Take two. Speaking of protection, this phone is IP68 rated or IP68 certified. I remember I brought this to my Mexico trip and I brought a lot of good memories, photos, and videos with this phone. I remember I was doing snorkeling and there are people on the side actually selling a lot of plastic covers for their phones, and a lot of people are buying it because they have like these really expensive phones. I have like a Pixel 3 XL that's just worth like what, $300-$200, maybe like $150, right? And I actually brought this on a snorkeling, no cover at all, and I brought home a lot of good videos and pictures with it. The Poco F3 is one of the cheapest and best value phone right now. It's actually IP53, which is water and dust repellent. This 4-year-old phone, Pixel 3 XL, is actually IP68 rated, which is water and dust resistant up to 1.5 meter below water. This phone can go forever as long as you don't crack the glass, the back or the front glass. This can go on forever. This will be protected and you don't have to worry bringing this on any of your travels, swimmings, and just any active trips. I have a little bit of problem on our YouTube channel. I still have like 5 old videos on 1080p with the old format. I would like to upload it because there's a lot of good information around some of my reviews there. So don't think that I'm actually reverting back to the old format. This is the format that we have now. I'm just sneaking in some of our old videos. It's not really old, it's new, but it's like the old format that we had from before. In terms of build quality, this phone is solid. It is already 4-year-old, but you see there's not a single scratch or mark on this phone. In comparison to Pixel 3a, it has a plastic back, so there's like superficial scratches at the back because every time you put this on a flat surface, this can accumulate scratch. But this phone, even though you don't put any case on it, still looks really new. So I think the major differences between the two is the performance. This is faster than the Pixel 3a, and also the build quality. This is more premium looking or have premium build than the Pixel 3a. In terms of design, this is so minimalist. This is like the older Pixel phones with two-tone look and a single camera module. Even the newer Pixel 6 still has the two-tone look, but the problem there is the top cover, back cover of Pixel 6 is plastic. Unlike the Pixel 3 XL, it is classic looking and well built. In terms of audio performance, this is a hit and a miss for Pixel 3 XL. It doesn't have headphone jack, so you're living a dongle life, literally, on this phone. But this phone has two front-firing stereo speakers, as you can see. I don't know if you watched my videos from last year, but I always use Pixel 3 XL to compare other phones because this is my benchmark for best audio quality. For the price of this phone, around $150 to $200, this is a great bargain. The camera, the speakers, the IP68 rating, and the Android 12, this is like a great deal. Now let's go outside to check the camera performance of this phone. Hey, if you love all the new phone reviews or real user experience reviews, don't forget to subscribe. We're starting with the rear camera video recording. This is the highest resolution it can record, 4K at 30 FPS. I just want to note that I'm using video stabilization on this phone, so it's a little bit zoomed in. I'm using a 20 to 25 inch monopod for the stabilization test. The video looks really sharp and stabilized. Next, I'm using the selfie 8 megapixel regular wide in 1080p at 30 FPS. And now I'm using the 8 megapixel ultra wide in 1080p at 30 FPS. The selfie cannot record 4K. The images this phone produces are really sharp, colors are natural looking but rich. It takes a good second to snap a photo because by default, it uses HDR. The low light images are the best example of how good HDR is. Night shots are pretty impressive. Portrait mode is sometimes a hit or miss on non-human subject, but it can detect a person really well. So what is Gadget RevNow's verdict? Pixel 3 XL in 2022. Google solidified its computational photography supremacy on Pixel 2, and it continued to dominate when this phone came in. Recommendations. I will not recommend this phone to people who are playing heavy intensive games like Genshin Impact. This phone may struggle a little bit. Also, there's no headphone jack. If performance isn't an issue, go for Pixel 3a instead. And I'll recommend this phone to anyone who needs a great camera phone on a budget. For less than $200, you have a great camera phone that can compete with the best phones today. Sure, Pixel 3 XL is 4 years old now and 3 generations back, but with its computational photography DNA, it's a great camera phone even in 2022. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will continue to compare Pixel 3 XL in our channel, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.